Hello guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Seema. You know the deal. Sit down, get yourself a drink, have some popcorn, you know what I mean, the whole ting. What's up? Welcome back. I'm so excited to film. I haven't filmed in a cool minute simply because I've been extraordinarily busy, you know what I mean? And I've been having so much fun with it. And I want to talk to you guys today about some stuff that I have been thinking about and some stuff that I have been doing as well. And it's going to be a really interesting conversation. So sit down and get ready for this. So it is really important that we learn how to tune into a balanced feminine energy, not an imbalanced feminine energy, because anything that is imbalanced is imbalanced, and so it's going to procure like an imbalanced result. So you want, I've been talking for 10 years already. Before this, you want to always attempt to be in balanced energy. So balanced masculine energy, which is injective and decisive and powerful and bright, like the sun, because the sun is masculine. And then you also want to be in balanced feminine energy, which is soft, gentle, receptive, sweet, loving, slow, thoughtful, you know, which is moon energy. So you want to be in both of these energies. Okay, now I'm really getting into the flow because I was like really supercharged for a long time. That's a really old car. You want to learn how to be in both, but both should be balanced. So you need to balance the spheres individually, and then you also need to balance the two spheres with each other, right? This is yin yang. Why this is important is because in the whole study of the cultivation of money, it is imperative to understand, especially if you're a business owner or you want to own a business, which everybody in the world can own their own business. And this is what I teach, by the way, because I've seen it happen. Everybody can own their own business. You deserve to know that. If you want that, then you deserve to understand that you can have a business and that you are deserving of it. And you're deserving of putting the time and attention towards yourself, the time and attention that it will take to grow that business towards yourself, to first grow you so that you can create a good business, a good running functional machine with a lot of integrated systems within it. That has maybe even a lot of output or a lot of revenue streams or whatever. Like, you can build this thing in this like mall basically and you can have it work for you. And this is something that I teach, by the way, if you were not aware of this. This is what I teach. I mentor people about this, and I've been doing it for 2.5 years. And so this is something that I hold very dear to my heart because I believe everybody in the world should have their own business, even if they work a job. It's just important to understand that you are so worthy of like realizing how much of a huge potential you have within yourself. You are so smart, and you can make that tangible for yourself by starting your own thing. You know, it doesn't matter what it is. It can even be a YouTube channel. It could be this, like it could be anything, you know what I mean? And you deserve to have that. You should have that. And we are very talented, and I know that the world is very hard. Life is hard. So when we can put our energy and our passions and our focus towards something that brings us joy, like genuine joy, oh my gosh, put more attention into that, and you can really create something new for the people, for the world. You can really create something new, innovative, not done before. You know what I mean? There was no iPhone before Steve Jobs. Like, everybody has untapped potential. Anyway, people like compare themselves and stuff to other people on social media. Baby, that's the stupidest shit you could ever do for yourself, number one. Number two, don't do that shit. You know, have enough love to not do that shit. You know what I mean? That's bullshit, because it's a lie. Like, I'm not saying social media is a lie. We already know that, whatever. I'm saying you're comparing someone else. That is a endemic dream. Do you know what an endemic dream is? An endemic dream is when you are in something that you don't know how to get out of, and it's a dream. It's not an actual, it's not the fact, it's not reality. What is reality, Seema? Reality is that you are pure, you are God's child, you are beautiful, you are you know, and it doesn't matter what you have on the outside, because you want to know what? You can change what's on the outside by changing what's on the inside. Just, you have to, if you want to heal wounds within you, just be very honest with yourself. Go through that process of healing. That process of healing will shed stuff from you, and then it'll naturally raise your vibration. Clouds are very light. They're actually not even physical, obviously. So, but they're still observant, and they're very high up in their positioning. And the sky is extremely vast. Like, that is your potential. You have no end. You have no cap. You have no limit. And I am so adamant about this because I really want people to know this, because people will spend their whole lives thinking that they're in like a cage, but the cage is open. You know that analogy? They're going to think they're behind bars. The door is open. Maybe you could just walk through. You know what I mean? But people don't. And so they stay where they're not supposed to stay, in toxic situations, in toxic relationships, in toxic jobs, in toxic positionings, in toxic mindsets. The toxic mindset will attract everything else. Switch the mindset by replacing it with another one. I have a mentor. Her name is Florence Scovel Shin. She discusses how the verbal affirmation impresses itself upon the subconscious mind. You don't need to know how to do magic. You are magic. Understand that quickly. You know what I mean? Speak what you want into existence. And when I say that, I don't mean things like, oh yeah, like I want, you know, a nice, like, fancy new car. I'm going to get a fancy new car. I'm going to get a fancy new car. Like, that's not what I'm talking about, because you want to know what? You are limiting. You still have the same mindsets. It's just that you are, like, repeating something. Like, instead, what you want to do is you want to change who you are as a person, like your identity. You want to change your identity. You want to shift it. So you actually become a whole new goddamn brand new person. You know what I mean? With a new identity. And that new identity has the new car, she has the new job, she has the new man, she has the new whatever you want. Anybody else too. You know what I mean? Like, that's it. So this is powerful stuff, guys, because this is what Tony Robbins talks about, and everybody else. Everybody's just talking about this. Why? Why are they talking about it? Because it's important, okay? Because it matters. Because it's everything. Because identity will give you your life. It'll give you your whole life, you know. And you want to know the best way to change your identity, to shift your identity? Knowledge. Knowledge is power. Accumulate more knowledge. Accumulate more knowledge. It'll shift your worldview. When your worldview shifts, you'll discover that, hey, I have some passions and interests inside of me that I didn't even know were there. Let me follow them. Let me follow them down this road and see where they lead me. You know what I mean? Then you're going to see, oh, wait, they connect to this other thing. They connect to this other thing. Oh, I can build a business from this, you know? And so this is how, like, great businesses have been born. This is how great things have been born. Great inventions as well. Within every human being is a seed of invention. Okay? Within every human being is a seed of invention. It's extremely important that people understand this concept, because you want to know what? Nobody's going to tell you this except for me. Has anybody told you this before? No. Right? Nobody's going to tell you this except for me. So know that it's the truth. Know that it's facts. Know that I'm here to help you through my videos, if nothing else, and understand that, hey, there are some good people left in the world, and one of them is you. You know what I mean? One of them is you. It doesn't matter what you've been through. It doesn't matter what you think you have done that's wrong or whatever. You are in control of how you perceive yourself. Fix the wrongs that are within. Face yourself. See what trauma is there. See what pain is there. Do the inner work to heal. May take a day, may take a lifetime. Do it. Because the faster you start, the faster and the easier you get to what I'm talking about. Which is self-recognition of potential, you know, self-recognition, self-understanding of who you are, what you like, and what you want to do in your life, and how you can feed the world with a business, and how you can feed people you love with a business, etc. And again, when I say business, people think of people in you know, in like a tie, like, suit briefcase kind of situation. That's not at all what I'm talking about, because society has conditioned and programmed you to believe that capitalism equals business. That's simply not true. Businesses create capitalism. I'm sorry, I'm very passionate about this. The whole reason why capitalism is alive is because of businesses and great thinkers, focused people who started businesses. And so, you know, you can build a business from even the most, like, wild of your interests. like, I don't know why this is coming to mind, but the inventor of glamnetics, you know, like the nails and the lashes, she likes nails and lashes. Do you think there are not nails and lash companies that already exist? Of course there are, but you know, she took her own interest and she put her own sexy, unique flair and spin on it, and it turned into glamnetics, and that's just bossin', you know what I mean? Like, this is how we have to think. Instead of hating on people for doing them and for doing what they want to do. And you want to know what? I bet that with her it was the same story, because this is what happens when you want to do something big. People around you get scared. They're like, what? And they start, you know, trying to poke holes in what you're doing, whether it's energetic or through gossip or whatever else, that is very unproductive and leads to the demise, the aging of the cells of the body, okay? It leads to a very quick death, okay, when you like gossip and shit, because come on, it's obvious, you know what I mean? You want to speak life, regenerative life into whatever you're doing, who you are, what you are, everything. And gossip has no place there, you know what I mean? In fruition and in growth and in upward scaling. What are you doing gossiping about someone who's doing more than you? Can't, you know what I mean? It's like, makes no sense. Like, so yes, a few other aspects of genius that I'd really like to touch on, besides forging your own path and following your own inner ideals and making your inner world extremely rich and populated, is the notion of imagination, and how we should be following our imagination as well. You know, a big realm of genius as well is humor. When you are humorous about things, that's a coyote. Oh my gosh. That's literally, guys, I'm gonna get this on video. That is literally a coyote, okay? All right. When you are humorous about things, oh my gosh, she's so pretty. Well, she's really not, but I'll just give it to her. I want her to come here. Oh my gosh, wait, guys, hold on. Okay, another realm of genius is humor. I'm gonna go because I'm gonna go follow her. I love you guys. Bye.